Hi there, Mike Coates is here with my monthly check-in. As always, I'd love to check in with you in four areas. One thing personal, one thing professional, one thing on the horizon, and one thing worth sharing. All right, one thing personal. Today on this Thanksgiving Day, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving as I reflect in gratitude for staying connected to you with our monthly check-ins. I'm grateful to the opportunity to work with God's gifts and helping entrepreneurs to live more passionate, purposeful lives, ultimately to run better businesses, have better team dynamics, and to spend more time with their families. I'm grateful for my 4-year-old daughter dragging me into random dance parties after dinner to sing Let It Go from Frozen or Happy from Pharrell Williams. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, I'll spare you that part of it. As I reflect on where this all came from, several years ago I came across the book The Gratitude Principle from Dan Sullivan. It was a fantastic book. It got me into a habit of daily gratitude journaling. Check out the link down below for more info. One thing professional. Well, this was the month of events. There were four big ones this past month that I'd like to touch on. Number one was the Business Traction Forum, where I brought together 30 business leaders to help them take a deeper dive into getting really clear of how to get what they want from their businesses. And we helped them to really master the use of the EOS tools. And there were lots of ahas and key takeaways. It was such a blast. Check out a link down below to get a sense of the key takeaways from our event. Second was the Integrator Mastery Forum, known as IMF, where we brought together 50 integrators to help them master their craft of their positions in running businesses. One of the key takeaways was the Rocket Fuel Power Index, which helps to harness the energy and the relationship of the visionary and the integrator working together to take their relationship up a notch continuously from now until forever to really get the most out of that relationship for their businesses. Check a link out down below that you can learn a little bit more about the Rocket Fuel Power Index. Third was our EOS QCE. It's the collaborative exchange that we have every quarter. We bring together all 160 plus EOS implementers to run EOS on EOS. We learn some things, challenge each other, and take our businesses and learnings to the next level. Always a great event. And then finally was Steve Chandler came into town to do a workshop for a few of us EOS implementers to help us to learn personally, to grow more as a person. And second was to help me to be a better coach when working with leadership teams and taking their businesses to the next level. Awesome, awesome workshop. I definitely recommend you check out some of his books. I've referenced them before, such as Time Warrior, The Prosperous Coach, Crazy Good. Check out the link down below to Steve Chandler's page on Amazon. One thing on the horizon. This time of year, December and January, tends to be one of my busiest times of the year as I'm about to approach annual planning season with all of my clients. And so in annual planning season, I work with each leadership team. We come out of the business to work on it for 2 consecutive days, back to back, where we reflect on the past, celebrate key wins, take lessons learned over the last year, reflect on where we are today, and start planning going forward, where we get clear on the new 3-year picture, 1-year plan, and next set of 90-day priorities. In the midst of all this, we spend half of one of those days diving deep into team health, where we really uncover how to help the team become more open, honest, and vulnerable as a team. Because to the degree that the team builds a healthier foundation, the results for the business flourish. And so what we do is we do what we call the one thing exercise, where everybody in the room reports on one thing positive and one thing constructive for each team member. So one thing positive is, what is their greatest contribution to the team and company as a whole? And number two, the constructive piece is really looking for their blind spot, really helping each other to understand what is one thing that they can either start or stop doing for the greater good of the team and company. Everybody gets the feedback shared about them and for everybody else in the room. And what we find is that the team just becomes more healthy as a result. You start learning things about each other, and every year that we do this, the team goes deeper and deeper and deeper, which helps the overall business accelerate in terms of its revenue, profit, and efficiency performance of the overall company. Not to mention everybody's having a lot more fun on the journey. There are much tighter bonds that have been created with everybody on the team. Check out down below some work that Patrick Lencioni teaches, the 5 dysfunctions of a team, that we use to set up this exercise. It's a powerful, simple video clip for you to check out down below. One thing worth sharing. I've recently been listening to the audiobook Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I'm only about a quarter of the way through the book, but there's some great nuggets of gold of wisdom in this book. And there's one thing that I'd love to share with you. One of the concepts he talks about is the power of desire backed by faith. And the quote I want to share with you here to help explain it, what he talks about is that his quote is, "All achievement must begin with an intense burning desire for something definite, recognizing no such word is impossible and no such reality as failure." He goes on to give a lot of different examples, some of which are having seen men lifted from lowly beginnings to places of power and wealth, of having seen people that were about to die all of a sudden get strength in this renewed desire and passion for life and kick sicknesses to the curb. He's seen it where people have overcome the odds of all measures and have come back from a position that no one thought they could come back from in 100 different ways. He's seen it with his own life and how his son defied all odds and began to hear when he was born with no ears. There are a number of different examples that you can apply to your life and your business and your family that can help you to really take your business and life to the next level. Check out Think and Grow Rich. I've included the link to the audiobook down below. Thank you for joining me in our monthly check-in today. Do you know a business leader that could benefit from hearing this message? If so, please forward this to them and visit my website at gpsforsmallbusiness.com. And just know that I'm here to help. Make it a great day.